All right, so just wanted to show you real quick how you can how you can schedule and dispatch from the dispatch board. So there's a number of ways in which you can do it. You'll see here that we already have some jobs scheduled for our technicians here in our Houston team. We have unassigned calls. It means that it's been scheduled, but it hasn't been assigned to any of our technicians. We can essentially take any of those, drag it over to our technician. It's going to confirm whether or not it's in the zone, which we can take that gate off, and it'll automatically go ahead and schedule it with them. Because majority of our jobs, you'll see here that we have based off of the date range, the date that we have 7/2, or what we have is the time promise is usually in the AM, PM, anytime. You have your 8 to 10, 10 to 12, 12 to 2, 2 to 4. So it's not a specific time that we're going out there, but we can schedule it at a specific time if we want to. So just wanted to keep that in mind. So to take a step back, if we want to schedule a service call with a customer, we can do a number of things. We can go up here to service, maintain customer location. And what we can do is if we know that it's a new customer, we're just going to go over here to the right and we're going to hit new customer location. We're going to fill in the information as you would with any system, right? Once you have that customer's account, and for this one, I'm going to use Broken Spoke. So I'm going to go to Broken Spoke. We can either go right here where it says book new work order, and it'll automatically populate that for us. What we can then do is we can associate a task code. So we have service AC. We have our time promise, as I mentioned, right? So I'm going to do morning for this one. I can select my technician if I'd like, right, from here. Or I can keep that blank and then assign it a little bit later. If we want to do it from the unassigned, it would have to be unassigned. We have down here, we can send out notifications to the customer. We can select what pieces of equipment we want to associate and go ahead and hit save. If we don't have the equipment there, we can automatically add that in there. But what you have to do is you have to first save it first. And then once you save it, it'll give you the option. All right, sorry, description. Okay. And once you save it, you'll get the option to add parts as well as anything additional that you all need to add to that. So we have our service call here. Once we click on it, you'll see here that we can go down and we can select, as we see, our work order, the equipment associated. We can have our call parts. If we want to add those parts, we add them from here. We can select it from our inventory or non-inventory by searching and going into the search icon here, which allows us to search inside our parts. All right, we can look at some additional documents or pictures we want to add. And then if we want to see any additional days that we're going to go out there where we can add days, we can see that as well. And then we can come here and just hit save, and that'll show up for the technician on their mobile app, where they'll also receive a notification. That is pretty much it as far as scheduling on the dispatch board. Once again, if you don't select that technician here, it'll automatically be stored on the dispatch board as unassigned. And so you all will be able to take that unassigned job that you have and drag and drop it over here to one of your technicians who's available. Now we're looking at the basic view. You also have the horizontal time slot view. So if you want to schedule it based off of a specific time, you can. All you would need to do is scroll down to the technician and what you want to schedule it with. And then you're going to take and drag and drop. Let's say I want to schedule this at 5 a.m. in the morning. I can go ahead and do that and it'll automatically populate there for me. There we go. Based off of the amount of time it's allotted for that job. We also have the vertical time slot view. Okay. And this will show you the ability to be able to select, very similar to what we saw before. We do have a multi-day view that we're working on that we're going to get here in just a second. And when I say in just a second, we're finishing up the final touches in QA. And then we also have a subcontractor view just in case you guys do some subs. Hopefully this helps. And if you have any questions, let me know.